Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is TBR Schmitt and this is my wife Samantha.
Hello.
And today we are watching episode 9 of The Haunting of Hill House. What did you think of last episode?
So much happened.
Yeah.
I feel like there was just a ton that happened between the family.
Yeah.
And then we kind of left on a cliffhanger of Luke being obviously taken by a ghost in the house and then everyone just about arriving.
Yeah, so the rest of the family is on their way,
Yeah.
probably pretty close. Yeah, and that was a cliffhanger for sure. I mean, Luke tried to burn the house down and nope, just grabbed him.
Yes. Yeah. Multiple jump scares.
Yeah, the main jump scare with Nell.
Yep. Yeah. In rewatching that, can confirm I did scream.
Yeah, you were like, I don't know if I did or not.
Can confirm that was the worst scream of probably anything that we've watched.
Yeah, probably.
So it was effective. And I'm really sad that we only have 2 episodes left.
I know, right? Like, I'm happy that there's other series by Mike Flanagan, but I'm sad that this is almost over.
Yeah.
So last episode definitely gave us a lot of resolution and answers and characters finally kind of talking to each other. I assume that trend is going to continue for these last 2 episodes, just continuing to wrap stories up and reveal kind of things that we've been wondering or thinking about.
Yeah, I think this is definitely going to be kind of the start of the end, but I'm very nervous who's going to make it out, especially because I feel like it makes it all the more worse when everyone's in a really good place.
Yeah.
And then someone passes. So I don't know. This Hill House is not going to go down without a fight. We'll see what happens.
Yeah. So if you would like to see the full-length reaction for this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on our Instagrams, Twitch, or Twitter, all those links are in the description as well. And with that, let's get into the episode.
Not liking the episode name?
What was the episode name?
Screaming Meemies.
What the heck?
You dozed off, huh?
I guess I did.
Before the Storm.
Wish I could just freeze them, keep them just like this forever.
Your arm's asleep. You guys coming?
What the heck? That was super strange.
Yeah. So it's already starting.
My God, what a storm.
She's walking around barefoot?
Yeah.
My daughter, though, is terrified of them. I hope she moves past that.
She has a daughter?
Yeah.
When I was 12, my dad died unexpectedly, and I felt it all. Finally, I started bawling.
Similar to Theo.
Like rocks, like actual stones. One of the windows in my sister's room broke, and I could see it. It was small, black stones.
Shirley said it sounded like someone threw a rock through her window.
It happens in Revelations as well.
Oh, jeez.
I thought it was my fault. Darkest feelings of my whole young life that day.
Did she cause the storm last night, too?
When Daddy died, I made it rain rocks.
That was very interesting.
Yeah. So she's had trauma for a while. And I guess Mr. Dudley, when he was telling that story about their daughter or their baby, I can't remember, it must have been their first. And then they must have been able to have another one after that. I just assumed they never had children after that story.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I said no, Luke. Please.
What's going on in here?
We know that's a ghost.
Abigail isn't real, Luke. Yes, she is.
You kids have fun. I'll be in my reading room if you need me.
And she really needs to get out of this house. Oh, no way. Wonder if she can tell it's Nell. She must know.
Yeah, it seems like she does.
Whoa! Is Luke already dead?
What's wrong with her eyes?
Yeah. Oh, God.
Mommy.
Holy crap. She saw that all the way back then?
She must have thought she was going insane.
Yeah.
It was the twins. I mean, they were adults, so I didn't recognize them right away, but it was Ellie.
You know she needs to get out of this house.
The mold or the chemicals, the noise down there, I spaced.
They've seen the signs, but they're still not acting on it.
Yeah.
It's kind of like how Steve in adulthood does blame his dad for not doing enough.
Mm-hmm. I feel like this is progressing so quickly.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, I did not like that.
Someone's in the house. Hugh.
Hugh, wake up. Oh my gosh. What are you doing to Hugh?
Well, come on. Shake a leg.
What?
I'm dreaming, aren't I?
I'm a dream, and so are you, and so are we.
She seems friendly right now.
Swear I could almost hear the sounds of the city. The car horns always made me laugh. Come sit.
I can hear the horns.
Yeah.
And you can't keep them safe forever. Losing a child, do you think there's a thing worse than that?
Passed before she ever had to see one of her children lost, but she did see him in the future.
And she went stiff, and one of her eyes turned red as blood, and she'd shake so bad the bed would shake. And when
Jeez.
she dangled, she died.
That was terrible. I don't like how the house is connecting with Liv.
The worst dream was screaming Mimi. But then I woke up, and they were safe in their beds.
Oh no.
Perfect, aren't they?
That's what she looked like before. Oh, thank God she went back to that.
I mean, a dream so mean, so scary.
Making my heart race.
Yeah.
If they was stuck in that dream, you'd wake them. No more bad dreams, no more screaming Meemies. You'd wake them up.
Oh man. How she wanted to freeze them in time. What are you really doing?
Oh, is that the...
Oh, the screwdriver.
I just think I've underestimated these migraines, you know?
You just tired?
I'll sort it out.
I definitely got my timelines a little wrong. I thought they had already talked about her leaving a few scenes ago, but it looks like it's just now. This fucking ghost.
She looks awful.
Yeah. Like she hasn't actually been asleep for weeks.
What if I have a worse dream? What if I dream that you kill us?
Oh.
Really hurt. You send us away out into the dark.
This is very specific.
Yeah. I feel like she's in a dream right now.
Poison myself for years and years until my blood turns into poison, my body breaks down.
Oh my gosh.
Until I'm on a silver table with my jaw wired shut.
Holy crap.
And it was you that killed us because you sent us out there.
I would never.
Would you wake us up?
Oh my gosh.
Are we safe with you, Mommy? Are we really?
This house is just manipulating her.
Of course you're safe with me.
What's happening?
Mom?
Oh. I didn't even realize it was transitioning to this part.
It's like tying everything together.
Yeah.
What you doing with those? Oh, these are actually for a little project your son is working on.
Oh, the cabinet.
Yeah.
I just feel terror at them outside those walls.
Just literally keep them in the house.
You don't let anyone tell you to relax. Stand firm between the world out there and these little souls, because the world out there has teeth.
This is just validating all of her concerns.
Yeah. First I thought it was a dream.
Yeah, is she really having this conversation with Mr. Dudley?
I think it is.
I didn't want to watch anything else get fed upon. He said it was a family, little children.
Felt obligated to help.
So I said I would work in the daylight. It's just a house. Maybe.
No.
It's different in the dark. But you know that, don't you?
Yeah, come on, Liv.
Heading to my sister's on Monday.
Should be literally right now.
I always do every night say a prayer for your family and these walls.
I appreciate that.
She can see it.
I wish someone would just drag her out of this house already.
Yeah.
But we know it doesn't happen.
Yeah.
When did he cheer you up?
Sweetie.
But what did she see?
Mom?
Oh no!
What am I supposed to do here?
Get her out.
You're stressed.
No,
You.
I'm not.
Trying to rationalize it just like Steve.
I'm scared. That's all I am. There's nothing else.
Wow.
I think maybe Monday's a little late for your trip.
Yes.
But it'll be fine. So will you.
So afraid for her.
Yeah.
What happens
It's gotta just get so much worse and it's already terrible.
in one night?
Yeah, sweetie?
Can Abigail spend the night while you're gone? She can have my bed.
It's fine, sweetie.
So is Abigail not a ghost and is the Dudley's kid? Because
No, because no one's seen her, I don't think.
they keep talking about a kid that's the same age as her two kids. So it would be someone the same age as
True.
the twins. And they're not allowed on the premises. We've only seen Abigail like from afar, right? I don't think she's been in the house. Actually, no, we have seen her in the house.
She's in the house at the very end.
All right, yeah, she was in the house when Nell was in the house.
How was your flight?
It was fine.
Ask Mom where the couscous is.
Something's not right.
Where is she?
She's making margaritas.
Call me back later when the kids have gone to sleep.
Also,
Who are you with? She's in the same motel.
So she's right there.
Man, I don't know if I'm mentally prepared to see what happens this night.
Yeah, I'm nervous, but
Oh. No, that's just a shoe.
yeah.
We've
Showing this rat poison.
We've focused on this rat poison a few times. Is this her plan to wake up and preserve Nell and Luke?
Surely.
Shirley sees the mom in the kitchen, right?
Yeah. Ooh.
Well, you saw something?
Yeah.
Was it Liv or was it someone else?
I don't think it was Liv.
What are you doing here?
I'm looking for food. Dad really phoned in dinner.
Oh, the tea party.
What are you doing here? I thought you were at Aunt Janet's.
There's a tea party in the red room, right?
Are you dreaming too? What? You grew up so fast.
Oh my gosh, she really feels like she's saving Nell and Luke.
Nellie. Look.
Mommy?
There's a girl in that bed, right?
Yeah, it's gotta be Abigail, right?
I'm sorry. Who are You're Abigail.
Tea party?
I know, you've been so patient.
Someone said that it was Liv, Luke, and Abigail.
Yeah.
So Nell doesn't go, right? Somehow Nell's gotta run away or something?
You found the key.
We are the key.
Oh shit, she does go. So we've seen Abigail as a little girl when Nell came to the house as an adult. So that's not good for Abigail.
I just saw her in the kitchen and she was being really weird.
Abigail.
Fuck.
Abigail's not allowed to leave her house very much.
Look at the walls.
Yeah, this room is just pure mold.
You're perfectly safe. Making sure everyone's safe.
I cannot believe this is like a death pact, I guess, from the mom.
Rat poison.
Your cup of stars.
And when you drink it,
Well, we already know she drinks it.
I'm just so happy.
This is so sad.
It's okay, she's having a nightmare. She's gonna wake up.
what's wrong? Abigail!
Oh my god. Oh, this is where he shoves her. That is so crazy how all that connected.
Literally nothing is as it appears. Like that headbang.
Yeah. Oh my god, that was so violent for her. Oh. Fucking kidding me. Oh, they're coming out in full force now. And she's hobbling like she's injured. Oh. Not like possessed necessarily.
She's the one that tried to get in?
Oh my god.
They're in there.
All of these ghosts just whispering at her, telling her what to do.
Lies. That one.
She's trying to help her, though.
She's a liar.
Can you help me?
I need to wake up.
Oh my god, she thinks she's dreaming. She's like running for help, not running to attack them.
He's driving them toward a silver table. He's driving them toward a needle. He's driving
Fucking Poppy.
you and eat them alive, a piece at a time.
Shut up!
Oh, Liv is just getting pulled in a million directions. I wonder if she feels awake now and she's gonna go see Abigail.
Oh, God.
It's a second body.
Yeah. It makes sense why Abigail was never scary. It's because she was a real girl.
I'm so afraid of what's going to happen.
Yeah, I don't think her torture is done.
I want to wake up.
And find those little bugs safe in their beds.
I want to wake up.
No. Liv. Oh. Whoa. I don't know what it was going to be. Whether it was Hugh coming back or it was Luke coming in.
We're gonna be rich! Are you okay?
Yeah.
So happy, so optimistic.
You guys go on without me.
How could we?
Riley's also sad.
All right, that was episode 9 of The Haunting of Hill House. What'd you think?
That was so sad.
Yeah.
Like, that last 10 seconds of the episode just like totally broke my heart. I think everything that we've seen on this show has just proven that nothing is as it appears.
No.
Especially just because we keep looping through time. The writing on the show is just incredible, and we're getting to see literally from every single perspective why things are happening.
Yeah.
And everything can be misconstrued, and it really is.
Yeah, you know, I mean, a lot of times throughout this episode, we see Liv as kind of losing it, a danger, possibly someone who, you know, aggressively is attacking the family or something, just a lot of negative stuff. And this episode, it really went into what was kind of going on in her head. And it was just tragic.
Yeah.
I mean, the house is literally manipulating her to the point where she can't tell the difference between the reality and what she's kind of being haunted with. And she's constantly getting told that she needs to protect Luke and Nell from the outside world.
Yeah, and having to protect them after multiple times seeing their dead corpses.
Yeah, she's seeing them dead in the future,
Yeah.
and she's told not only does she need to protect them, but she needs to wake them up because they're having horrific dreams. And it's almost like Inception, like how you had to like fall or something had to happen to you in Inception to like get you to the next level. It's like, oh, okay, well, if I, whatever her logic was, because she was being manipulated by Poppy to be like, oh, well, if you kill them in their dream, then they'll wake up and they'll be safe in real life. It's just so sad to see her getting torn into all these different directions.
I mean, by child Nell, that whole kind of speech that she gave in bed, and Luke kind of, you know, chimed in a little here and there, but that was just awful after Poppy had just kind of planted all of this in her head. She's already deteriorating so fast.
Oh, yeah.
And then to just imagine, you know, Nell and Luke coming to her with that exact scenario and like, what would you do? How would you help us type of thing? And then the moment that they're in the red room and she brings up the dream or the conversation about the dream, and little Nell is like what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, it's just so heartbreaking. And I don't think I could have imagined this any more tragic for Liv.
Because she truthfully, honestly believes either she's in a dream or she's doing what needs to be done to wake up her children or save them. Like, she's not doing this because she's suddenly evil. It's beyond that.
Yeah, and I definitely thought maybe something was possessing her or something seemed like it was just taking over her, but it wasn't. It was almost like she was just so exhausted, and then with her own kind of abilities that she has plus her migraines, like she was just getting so exhausted that she was easily manipulated in like such a short span of time.
And it, like you touched on how we see things in different perspectives. We see this first night in the first episode when Hugh is like running with Steve, and you see like a shadowy woman figure, like possibly we thought it was the bent neck lady, who seems like they're like charging after them.
Yeah.
And then we see it from the what really happened, and it's almost like it is Liv, and she's like limping because she's hurt and she hit her head. At that moment, I felt like she was like good Liv. That's the best way I can kind of put it, where she's like chasing after Hugh and Steve because she doesn't want them to like leave without her, almost.
Yeah, that was devastating. And yeah, I completely agree. It seemed like she had kind of come back
just for a few seconds to be like, wait, please. And she's like running after them. But when we see it the first episode, it's terrifying.
Yeah.
We see it again and it's sad and it's tragic. And it's the same exact thing, just from different perspectives.
Yeah.
Because in Steve's mind, he literally just walked in on his wife and a murdered child. So in his mind, she is this evil monster. And then for her, you know, Hugh is essentially her like savior and protector, pretty much, that keeps her grounded, and she's just like relentlessly trying to chase after him because she doesn't want to lose him. So it's just amazing, like you said, the writing, how we can go back and forth.
Yeah, and just see it so differently. Really, literally from the very first episode into the end of the last, like we just completely they flipped the script. I'm almost like speechless. It's crazy. And even though like we are seeing the exact same thing, like she did murder a child.
Which, that's crazy. I mean, we've seen Abigail multiple times, and you know, we had many conversations about maybe she's a good ghost, like she seems to be around in the daylight, like there aren't typical ghost signs when you see her. And then once the Dudleys start talking about the fact that they have a child, and you know, there's no one else remotely near them.
Yeah.
And they have a child that's the same age as, she said, two of their children.
Yes.
Well, that it has to be the twins then. So then you can put it together that, okay, well, Luke's been seeing Abigail. Abigail doesn't show any signs of being like a ghost. She must be real. And the reason she kind of seems like she's staying far away is because her parents don't allow her on the premises.
Yeah.
Like there's all of this, it's logical. And you see these like logical things about her in the earlier episodes, but you trick yourself into thinking she is a ghost, especially because we've seen her as a ghostly figure.
Yeah.
But that's after she had passed away because Liv killed her.
Right. I don't have a lot of words for this episode. I'm blown away by the series. I'm blown away by this episode. And, you know, at the beginning, before the episode started, we talked about the showdown of Hill House versus the Cranes. And we didn't get to see any of that this episode.
No.
This wasn't what I had expected this episode to be.
No, I didn't expect an episode pretty much totally dedicated to one character this late in the season.
Yeah. So now we know the truth of what happened to Liv, and I mean, everything surrounding it. Obviously, we would imagine that Hugh's gonna come back to the house and he's gonna find her. And honestly, he's probably just gonna be with her.
We made a comment about that. I don't remember exactly what episode, but one of our ideas was, you know, maybe he just comes back and she had already killed herself at that point, and, you know, he just stays with her and holds her or something like that. Because we know he's gone for a while. So we were thinking, okay, well, maybe one scenario is she's possessed still and he goes and he tries to fight and bring her back or get her out of the house or something. But nope, none of that. She's dead.
Yeah, she's already gone.
So...
And she didn't want that.
No.
She just wanted to wake up.
Yeah. Extreme things in a dream can like wake you up. Walking in a dream and you slip and you fall, that feeling of falling will wake you up.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. Like, she's up there and I want to wake up. She's not trying to kill herself. She's not, I mean, she did try, but it's this weird gray area. She's not trying to kill her kids or Abigail. Like, it's just this whole manipulation from the house that just totally consumed her, and she just didn't get out of the house fast enough.
Because it did happen so quickly, and they even moved up her time, but obviously she was drawn back to the house. I mean, she never fully left.
No, and that's the craziest. She went to like the same hotel, same room that they've been in multiple times. She was just never really able to escape. I saw some comments theorizing that, you know, maybe none of this is really real, or it's not as supernatural as you would think, that if this like mold all throughout the house is really real, that it can cause, you know, headaches and migraines and hallucinations and stuff. And I'm like, wow, that's a very interesting theory. Like, maybe the house isn't really haunted, it's just the mold, because it's literally everywhere. I mean, we finally got into the red room and it was just a room with a table in it and mold everywhere.
Very confused too on that. Just, I mean, she said that we were the key to the room. Like, I wonder what that means.
Yeah, there has to be something more too. Plus also the fact that the rooms can shapeshift. Like, we know some of the rooms can turn into tree houses.
Yeah.
Or how that room turned into like a sitting room or a closet or a reading room, whatever it was.
Right.
So maybe the red room is not just a room with a table in it. It just, that's what the house transformed that room for that moment.
Right. That's what they were having, a tea party.
So all you need is a table and chairs and a tea set.
So I don't know. This was just a heartbreaking episode all around. And honestly, I've said it like 4 times already, but I'm just so blown away by the writing and the acting, just everything about this series. This is one of my favorite TV shows that I've ever watched.
Yeah, I mean, it's incredible.
Yeah.
I couldn't agree more with how amazing the writing is, how well everything's connected, how sometimes things can be literally right in front of your face and you don't realize it. There's only 1 episode left, which makes me so sad, and I feel like there's so much left. Like, what is Hugh going to do when he comes back? How is this Abigail situation going to get resolved? Or like, how are the Dudleys going to react to the fact that we've seen this horribly tragic story about one of their children?
Yeah.
And now their only child is gone?
Yeah.
By the hands of the Cranes?
In Hill House.
And Hill House?
Yeah. I don't know. There's a lot still, but I have so much faith that they're gonna wrap that up.
Oh, yeah.
Plus things that we can't even think of that we have as questions.
Oh, yeah.
Will be wrapped
up. I'm sure it's going to wrap everything up with how amazing it's been for the first 9 episodes. I'm sure episode 10 is going to be phenomenal.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, we have the whole family has to be on their way. Luke is still captured.
Yeah.
It was definitely interesting to not go back to see any of that.
Yeah.
We're still on that cliffhanger from episode 8. So I can't wait.
Yeah, me too.
So if you would like to see the full-length reaction to this, as well as everything else that we've reacted to, the link to our Patreon is in the description. If you would like to interact with us on any other types of social media, all those links will be in the description as well. And with that, peace everyone.
Bye.
Bye.